So, what if the next big global conflict wasn't fought with bombs and bullets, but with algorithms and data? That's the pretty jarring scenario laid out in a massive new report on what's being called the AI Cold War between the United States and China. We're going to break down what this new arms race is really all about and, what it means for all of us.
Right, let's just get straight to the point here, because the stakes are incredibly high. This isn't about who builds a better smartphone. The National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence is basically saying that the entire future of warfare is on the line. The country that wins this race, they get a decisive advantage. They could literally rewrite the rules of global power.
So yeah, we're in a new kind of arms race. But the weapon isn't a missile, it's an algorithm. And think about it this way. The exact same AI that can help a doctor diagnose cancer, well, that same tech could be used to build a weapon that can kill without any human intervention. That's what we mean when we say it's a dual-use technology, and that's what makes this so unbelievably powerful and, frankly, dangerous.
Okay, so what is this AI we're talking about? It's not just one single thing. It's more like a whole toolbox of different technologies. You've got machine learning, which lets computers learn from just massive amounts of data without being programmed line by line. And you've got computer vision, which lets them see and make sense of the world. It's almost like a new form of electricity, and it's starting to power, well, everything.
The days of AI being some far-off science fiction concept, those are long gone. It's here, now, and it's already changing our world in profound ways. I mean, just think about the fact that AI helped develop the COVID-19 vaccines in record time. That's the power we're talking about, and its impact is only going to get bigger.
So if this is a race, who's the main competition? Well, the report points to one country above all others, China. Beijing has made becoming the world's AI leader a top national priority. And this isn't just about who can build the better tech. It's really about two completely different visions for how that technology should be used.
And you can see here, we're looking at two totally different playbooks. The US model is all about open innovation, right? You have private companies and universities leading the charge in this kind of freewheeling environment. China's model, on the other hand, as described in the report, is way more top-down. The government directs the entire national effort. And that has massive implications for, well, for everything, from how the tech is built to how it's ultimately used and controlled.
And it's not just about who can innovate faster, it's also about who can get their hands on the best ideas. The Commission points out that China is allegedly using some pretty aggressive tactics, like these super targeted talent programs, to acquire American technology and know-how. That makes this a very, very uneven playing field.
So, how does the US even begin to compete with that? Well, the plan laid out here isn't about trying to copy China's top-down approach. No, it's about leaning into what America has always done best: sparking groundbreaking innovation, funding that deep, fundamental research, and attracting the absolute best and brightest minds from all over the world.
The big picture idea is to create this powerful national ecosystem to fuel AI innovation. So that means connecting all the critical pieces together, giving researchers the massive computing power they need, opening up huge government data sets so they can train their AI models, and of course, funding universities. It's all about creating a virtuous cycle of discovery and development.
And to make all of this actually happen, the blueprint calls for a huge, huge investment, ramping up federal spending on AI research and development to $40 billion a year. Now, to put that into perspective, that's the kind of national commitment we saw with the Apollo program, when the US was in a race to put a man on the moon. It's a signal that this is a massive national priority.
And listen, it's not just about the AI software itself. The analysis says the US has to lead in all the technologies that support AI. Everything from the advanced computer chips that power it to the 5G networks that connect it all. It's kind of like a game of Jenga. If you fall behind in any one of these areas, the whole structure could come crashing down. Because at the end of the day, all of this amazing technology is built by people. You can have the most advanced supercomputer in the world, but it's just a hunk of metal without human ingenuity. And that's why the real battleground, maybe the most important one of all, is for the best and brightest minds on the planet. The country that can attract and keep top talent is going to have a massive advantage.
The report uses this really powerful analogy. It says we're at a Sputnik moment. Remember that? Just like when the Soviets launched the first satellite into orbit? This is a wake-up call for the US to get deadly serious about science and technology education, all the way from elementary school up to our top research universities.
So how do we win this talent war? Well, the report lays out some pretty bold ideas, like, for example, literally stapling a green card to the diploma of every foreign-born STEM PhD who graduates from an American university.
I mean, the message is clear and it's simple. If you are a brilliant scientist or engineer, America should be rolling out the red carpet for you.
And this really brings us to the biggest question of all. This isn't just about the US versus China. It's a global contest between two competing visions for the future. One where technology is used to empower people and open societies, and another where it's used to control them.
So how does the US win this larger battle of ideas? The recommendation is pretty clear. It can't do it alone. It needs to build a coalition of democracies to create a real alternative to the surveillance technology being pushed by authoritarian states. It's all about working together to show the world that there is a better way to use this incredible technology.
And this right here is what it all comes down to. Winning isn't just about having the fastest supercomputers or the smartest algorithms. It's about making sure that this unbelievably powerful technology is used for good, and that it reflects the values of a free and open society.
So, that's the fundamental question this report really leaves us with. This isn't just a tech race. It's a battle for the very character of the 21st century, and the outcome is going to depend on whether we can rise to this challenge. So, what kind of future do you want to live in?